I'm going to show you guys how to make chicken sandwich meat out of boneless, skinless chicken breast. Now, sandwich meat is usually cured with like a curing salt. I'm not going to do that because I only have 2 chicken breasts just from leftover chicken that I use throughout the week. So it's going to go pretty fast. It's not going to be in the refrigerator for that long. So I'm just going to do a simple salt cure instead of using actual curing salt. To do that, we're going to brine the chicken. I'm going to put some salt, peppercorns, fresh garlic, and a bay leaf. I'm adding water, enough water that will cover the chicken once it's in there. And I'm going to bring this up to a boil so that everything dissolves, or all the salt dissolves. And then we're going to cool it down. Okay, all the salt is dissolved. Now we need to cool this down. And to rapidly cool it, I just pour some ice in. And try not to get my white sweater dirty. If you do it like that, be mindful of how much water you're putting in before you boil it, because once you put the ice in, you don't want to dilute the salt mixture too much. So we're going to let this cool down. I couldn't find a container with the top, so I'm just going to pour it in this bowl on top of the chicken, of course. And then I'm just going to cover it and stick it in the fridge for about 3 hours. Thank goodness for cling wrap. I'm going to do a double layer just to be safe. Okay, I know I told you guys 2 to 3 hours, but it's accidentally been 6 hours because I got really busy and then I fell asleep, which I hate doing because then I wake up in a panic like, I have so much to do. We're going to take the chicken out of the brine and wash it off. Okay, I would normally put garlic powder and onion powder and a little more seasonings inside of the brine. But since I was supposed to be doing a quick brine, I just was going to forego that and then just put it on the chicken now before I sous vide it. So I've washed my chicken off. I kept some of the garlic bulbs because I'm gonna put them in the sous vide bag. And I'm just doing garlic powder, onion powder on both sides of the chicken. And again, this is just sandwich meat, so we're going easy on the seasoning. Now they're going inside of a vacuum sealer bag. I'm going to throw the garlic bulbs in there. I don't know why I always do that. They're cloves, they're not bulbs. My brain just loves that word. Vacuum sealed. This is going in the water at 150 degrees for 2 hours. Here's my sous vide. That's what she looks like. Let her have her bubble bath. We'll be back in 2 hours. Okay, she is done taking her bubble bath. I am going to take the chicken out and put it into another container so that it can cool. Then I'm going to stick it in the fridge so that I can get really, really chilled, because that makes it easier to slice the chicken. It's yesterday, not crazy, and I'm just now getting to slicing the chicken. So having it be super chilled makes it easier to slice, especially if you want to slice really thin slices. Taste test. So good. Just gonna slice this in really thin, long strips so that we can make sandwiches. I do have a meat slicer, but I like showing you guys how I slice with an actual knife because I always get the complaint, what if I don't have a meat slicer? Just get a sharp knife. You see how thin these are? So it's just 2 chicken breasts, so it's not a lot. This will be good for a few sandwiches, but it's really good. You know what's in it, and you can make it in bulk if you have a really big family. This will stay good in the fridge for like 3 to 4 days.